Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome back once more. There you see the PWL Television Championship being defended by Movado against Bry Sullivan. And Bry Sullivan, Ryan, been on a path of destruction for a good year now in MPW. Finally, he's earned himself the championship singles match, and should say, as I always do, that I'm Mud Puppet Joel, and he's Mud Puppet Ryan. We are the Mud Puppets.
That's right. We have the irresistible force and the immovable object here, you should say. These two big, strong dudes, and I don't know who's going to come out of this the winner. I don't know which one of these guys is scary.
All great questions. When I appeared on the PWL back in December, prior to this event, this is of course another match from Seasons Beatings that took place on December 13th at Rookies. I picked the mysterious Movado. You know I'm a big Movado fan. I think I like to liken him to Bam Bam Bigelow. Big man that has some agility.
Sure.
And he's got a mean streak as well. And even though Bry Sullivan has been on a path of destruction, I don't bet against a man like Movado as they lock up here.
You know, Joel, it's funny you bring up the PWL. Your recent appearance there. I was also recently a guest host on the PWL. And I have to say, I had a fabulous time. Big Bubba Luscious was very accommodating. Great time had by all except heel fan Harvey Floyd.
I'm going to go with this old Sullivan threatening the official. And this still a problem with Sullivan controlling his anger. Yes, you were on the PWL, of course. You and Harper Floyd had your chance to air your grievances. And, of course, you can see Harper just behind Bry here now in the front row there. There he is with the sign.
It was a verbal joust, but he forgot to bring his horse or his lance or his armor.
You know, I did think you came off a bit like a bully.
Oh, please. A bully, that's better than a goon.
All right, now a little gamesmanship between these two. Yeah, well, congratulations on your first appearance.
It was amazing.
Full line attempt there by Brian misses, and a couple of punches here from Movado.
Those left hand coming in on the side of the jaw, high and hard. And Bry Sullivan is rocking and rolling, but he's staying on his feet.
Not for long, right down.
Look at that. Nice right hand into a cover, but I don't think that's going to get the big man down for that long.
I don't know that anyone has ever put Bry Sullivan down to the mat this early in a matchup.
Yeah, it's a rare thing to see him leave his feet. He is so dominant and so powerful.
Nice little poke to the eyes, a Movado staple.
Yeah, Movado is a guy, he'll do whatever it takes to get that win, Joel. He doesn't care if he has to poke you in the eye, kick you below the belt, give you a wedgie, whatever he's got to do.
Well, you know, of course, you can never discount, you see Mark Joka and Jonathan Presley both at ringside, so Movado already has an uphill battle in this title defense.
He's got to keep his eyes, he's got to keep his head on the swivel and his eyes open. He's got to see what those two are doing at all times. They will take any opportunity to screw him over. Oh, some big clubbing blows right to the back of the neck.
Off the ropes, driving the knee into Movado's cranium. He shifted the tide very quickly there, did Bry Sullivan, and into a pin. 1-2 count, kick out by Movado.
Sullivan is a force to be reckoned with. He is just, and he's got to watch it here. Jonathan Presley's got to get that under control.
I'd like to point out you just said he's got to watch it here.
He's got to watch it here.
Yeah, that's,
you got to watch that.
He has a history, of course. He's openly attacked several officials. But you see there, Presley smartly reining him in, and that is why a guy like Bry Sullivan needs a manager like Jonathan Presley.
Indeed. And luckily, Jonathan Presley has deep pockets to pay those big fines, but you can't get yourself disqualified in a title match and lose your shot at winning gold.
Flat out choke there, and continuing the choke is Jonathan Presley and fighting him.
He's trying to help Movado up, I think, and he tripped is what happened there.
No, that's not what happened.
It was unfortunate that it happened that way.
Movado now taking a beating head into the turnbuckle there. And Sullivan and now Joka's going to get in on the act. Are you kidding me? He's already lost his match for the night.
Vicious set of knees right into the gut, and Movado down on the canvas and in serious trouble.
This is the numbers game we were talking about earlier.
Yes, indeed. Bry Sullivan looking for any way that he can hurt Movado and take that title away from the big man. And those kicks right in the chest, you can cave a man's chest in with those, Joel.
Well, yeah, when you're as big as Bry Sullivan,
yes,
no doubt about it. Movado now clutching his chest on the ground. See if he can mount some sort of a comeback here. Now, Sullivan's trying to take off his mask. I don't believe anyone has tried to do this before to Movado, and this may just enrage the beast.
We've never seen...
And again, you see Presley trying to redirect Bry Sullivan's focus. I don't know what that was.
He just ate an elbow in the mush from Movado for his troubles, and now Movado getting back on the offense. And we're talking about how strong Bry Sullivan is. Let's not forget that Movado can pretty much match anyone power for power.
I would say if there's anyone in MPW that he cannot, here's another pin, it would be Bry Sullivan. I think Sullivan's top of the food chain when it comes to strength, now that Motor City Monster Eddie Venom has retired.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Backing into the corner. Bry tried to come down with a knee, but he missed. This could be the turning point. Movado is certainly the more agile of the two. Despite his size, clearly the faster one.
Oh, definitely. We've seen Movado cut cartwheels, doing, coming off the top rope. He's a guy who, his size does not give you an indication of how agile he is.
Slap to the chest there. That puts the big man down to the mat.
Right up under the chin, and that could be a knockout blow, but Bry Sullivan able to get his shoulder up.
Smart Joker trying to encourage his JP Investments cohort to get up. Of course, Mark suffered terrible disappointment earlier in this night.
I really thought Mark Joker was going to go on and win the heavyweight title tournament. It didn't work out that way for him.
Whipped to the turnbuckle violently there. Well, a lot of people did. You weren't the only one.
I know all the fans out there that night were heartbroken.
I wouldn't go that far.
Crying tears for the Albanian Gigolo.
Reversal there. Good DDT. Nicely done. And right now, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Movado is outsmarting and out-wrestling Bry Sullivan. 1, 2, and a kick out by the big man.
Movado is a very intelligent competitor. With Bry Sullivan, he is just a force of destruction oftentimes. And his attack, as devastating as it is, sometimes doesn't seem like it has a real focus behind it. And that's what Jonathan Presley, as you said, comes in. Oh dear, what is Movado doing to Jonathan Presley?
Oh, come on. Now, I think what you're trying to say is that Bry Sullivan's a bit of a blockhead, and Joker sneaks into the ring, delivers a low blow.
Oh, vicious. Movado is feeling that.
And the referee apparently distracted by Bry Sullivan's hellacious clothesline. That could be it. A low blow into the close to 1, 2, and 3, and Bry Sullivan has achieved gold here in Metro Pro Wrestling, becoming the PWL Television Championship, albeit with a bit of skullduggery.
Steve Movado there grabbing at his throat. That clothesline was so hard. I think it crushed his larynx, Joel. That was brutal. Bry Sullivan is a monster.
Lesser men's heads may have been taken off by that clothesline. Well, JP Investments, they didn't get the gold that they expected, but they did get gold on this night. So the championship comes back into the fold for Jonathan Presley and his stable. He never seems to be too far away from it, Ryan.
No, and what I think the best young manager in the business today is clientele wears gold. They make the most money. He gets great deals for them. You see here, Bry Sullivan. So who's going to take that belt away from Bry Sullivan? I don't want to be the guy that would try.
It's an excellent question. I'd just like to point out, I believe Jonathan Presley's mutton chops are done by the same stylist who takes care of Action Jackson's hair.
Well, that's why they're both beautiful.
Oh, that's a word. Well, fans, as always, we are the Mud Puppets, and we would love for you to check us out here on YouTube at the Mud Puppets. Recently, we got a new line of videos stemming from our cable access episodes, Bits O' Mud, we call them. And in one, Joker's gonna run his mouth.
I got screwed out of my match, but hey, Christmas came early because we got some gold, baby.
Anyways, check out one of our Bits O' Mud, Kama Sutra or Yoga. Check it out, fans.
We got more gold coming.